Women can never be equal to men without abortion. Ever hear that? It's a common misconception. The now overruled 1992 Supreme Court decision, Planned Parenthood v. Casey, phrased the idea this way: the ability of women to participate equally in the economic and social life of the nation has been facilitated by their ability to control their reproductive lives. This is how this pro-abortion argument goes. The demands of pregnancy fall disproportionately on women. Carrying a child for 9 months presents obstacles to a woman that men never face. What if a woman feels she has to drop out of school or work fewer hours? Men don't need to worry about these things. So, in order to remain on equal footing with men, women must be able to abort their children. Now, there are a lot of problems with this line of thinking, so I'll just address the most important ones. Number 1, there is no equality without an equal right to life. The right to life begins with the equal right for all innocent human beings not to be killed. Without the right to life, no other rights matter. We can't kill innocent human beings in the name of equality for human beings, because the destruction of innocent human lives is never a legitimate solution to any problem. Secondly, pregnancy does not make women unequal to men. Biological differences in height, athleticism, intelligence, and many other traits are an inescapable fact of human nature. Some people are born with the inability to see certain colors. Some people can hear a sound and tell exactly what frequency its pitch is. This guy can have 500 watts of electricity flow through his body and not die. But these differences, these inequalities between people, don't make anyone better or worse, more valuable or less valuable than anyone else. The same is true of the ability to get pregnant. And while pregnancy does present difficulties and challenges unique to women, treating the ability to get pregnant as some kind of biological disadvantage is ludicrous. Pregnancy isn't a disease that needs to be cured. It would be like telling the 7'7" woman she needs to chop her legs off to be equal to average height people. Of course, being that tall definitely presents unique challenges, but there's nothing wrong with her. Treating pregnancy like a disease frames women merely as defective men. The reality is that the ability to carry a brand new human life through their first moments and months is an incredible superpower and an experience that men will never have. I just gave birth to my first son, Owen. I am waking up every 2 hours every single night, but in the morning, I wake up to a human being that loves me more than anybody else in the entire world, and it's the most rewarding thing I have ever done. There are things women can do that men cannot do, and there are things that men can do that women cannot do. This does not mean one is more or less valuable. The differences should be celebrated and respected. Lastly, real equity between the sexes means holding men and women to the same standard of responsibility to care for their children, not allowing men to abandon them and women to kill them. Encouraging women to emulate the worst of male behavior and forsaking their parental responsibilities is a terrible standard for equality. It is a gross neglect of his natural responsibilities for a man to abandon his child. Why then would we attempt to level the playing field by allowing a woman to do something even worse by killing her child? Instead of lowering the bar of responsibility for women, we should be raising the bar for men. What is really unequal is to say that abortion is only a woman's issue, and therefore the man has no responsibility to care for the woman he impregnated and the child he conceived. So, the next time you hear someone say that women need abortion to be equal to men, remember, real equality requires an equal right to life for everyone. Pregnancy does not make women unequal to men, and men and women should be held equally responsible for their children. Yes, childbearing and rearing does present real challenges to parents. And yes, those challenges fall disproportionately on women, but killing children isn't the solution to solving the challenges that they present. Instead, we should focus our energies on supporting women and supporting families in facing those challenges, and calling men to fulfill their role in caring and nurturing children. Legal abortion denies a huge segment of human beings the most basic protection that our laws provide. What could be more unequal than that?